So welcome back to another video today, guys. My name's Cbudenz, and I made this channel to help you with your Medicare questions and make this transition a little bit easier. And today we're going to talk about 5 things that original Medicare does not cover. And some of this you may know, and some of this you probably don't know. And these are going to be, for the most part, kind of shocking, I think, to the average person. So I wanted to make this video so that when you get into Medicare, you're in this transition period, you know what you're looking at and some holes in your plan that you may want to look at covering. So we do know that original Medicare is made up of Part A and Part B, hospital and medical. And for the most part, if it's medically necessary, Part A and Part B are going to cover that for you. And there's a lot of things that can fall into that, like doctor visits, hospital stay, surgeries, diagnostic tests like labs and x-rays, MRIs, CT scans, things of that nature will be covered under Part A and Part B. But there are things that are not going to be covered, and that's what we're going to talk about today. But first and foremost, guys, if you guys have questions, please drop them in the comments below. I'd love to answer some of those questions and make videos about some of those as well. If you know someone that could benefit from this, please subscribe, comment, and share this with someone that you do know. Okay, so what are the 5 things Medicare does not cover? And first and foremost, we're going to talk about a very common one that a lot of my clients and people that I'm talking with will ask, and that's dental. And original Medicare is not going to cover dental. Now, a lot of Medicare Advantage plans will have dental included in their plan, but original Medicare does not cover dental. Now, if you have an accident, where it's a medical procedure that needs to be done, then yes, your original Medicare will most likely cover that. But anything related to dental exams or dental work, like cleanings and fillings and crowns and root canals and things of that nature, is not going to be covered on original Medicare. And so if dental is something that you do need to, that you want to look at adding, then you're going to have to purchase that separately. And I can definitely help you look at dental plans, but you got to be careful with dental plans because some of them, they may look like they're extremely low cost premium, but they may not have a lot of coverage for the procedures that you need done. So it's important that you know what your dental plan covers and what it doesn't, and make sure that that's the plan that's actually going to work for you. So dental is the first one that original Medicare is not going to cover. The number 2, the next thing original Medicare will not cover is vision. Now, Medicare Advantage a lot of the times will have built-in vision coverage in their plans, but original Medicare will not cover vision. Now, it's different if it's like cataracts or there's an actual medical issue going on, then that will fall under original Medicare and will have that coverage for you. But as far as routine eye exams and contacts and glasses, that is not covered by original Medicare. And that's something you would also have to purchase separately and pay a monthly cost for that. And I'd be happy if you guys want to reach out and talk with me. We can go through the numbers because sometimes vision may not make sense for some people based on the premium, the benefit, and what they actually need to get done on a year-to-year basis. So that's something that you can add that is relatively inexpensive. The next thing, number 3, that original Medicare will not cover is hearing. Now, once again, if there is a hearing, like a medical issue that's going on, then that could fall under your original Medicare. But your routine hearing exam, hearing aids is not going to be covered by original Medicare, although like the last 2, Medicare Advantage plans may have hearing benefits included in their plan that you can have access to. But under original Medicare, hearing aids, hearing exams are not covered. Once again, if you want that, that's something you have to purchase on your own. Although there are a lot of plans that will have dental, vision, and hearing included in one product that we can definitely look at if that's something that you might be interested in adding. The next one, and there's been a lot of maybe changes on this over the years, and still it confuses a lot of people, But one of the next thing, number 4, that original Medicare will not cover is like your full routine physical, your wellness exam. Original Medicare does have a version of their Medicare wellness exam that they will cover, but your full, routine exam that you're used to having, a lot of the times it's not going to be covered by original Medicare. And so you do have to be careful when you go in and get that done. You may expect to pay some of that or all of that if it's your full routine exam. So that is one of those that a lot of people don't know. Now, Medicare Advantage will have 100% coverage on your preventative care, but original Medicare gets a little weird with their own version of their wellness exam versus like your full routine wellness exam. So keep that in mind. And then number 5, the last one, which is probably the one that people think about less, but it's actually probably one of the most important ones that original Medicare does not cover, and that is your nursing home and your long-term care. Now, unlike the previous 4, original Medicare and Medicare Advantage will actually cover this the same. So they will cover up to a certain amount of days, original Medicare and Medicare Advantage, for a skilled nursing facility stay. But as far as nursing home and long-term care, where you're going to need to be in a full-time, getting full-time care for your daily needs, there is a max on what original Medicare and Medicare Advantage will pay. And that's where long-term care insurance and things like that can come into play. Although when you're looking at 65 and older, those are extremely expensive and not as common as they were years ago. And this is very important because with long-term care, with with a nursing home, these nursing homes are very, very expensive. You're looking at $100,000 at the least a year for some of these nursing homes. So this is an important topic that you definitely need to take into consideration, especially as you're maybe in your 30s, 40s, and 50s and kind of planning for the future, knowing that, hey, God forbid something happens, a nursing home, long-term care, I might be on the hook for that when I have original Medicare or Medicare Advantage. But there are some options that you can add that may alleviate some of that out of pocket due to a nursing home or long-term care. And so as far as long-term care and nursing homes go, they are not covered by original Medicare or Medicare Advantage, only a limited amount of time for skilled nursing facility. So I hope this video helps, guys. That's 5 things original Medicare does not cover. Once again, dental, vision, hearing, the routine physical exam. There's some nuance with that, as I talked about, and then long-term care and nursing home coverage. So I hope this helped identify what original Medicare does not cover. Maybe this can help prepare you for the future to see what you may want to add. Maybe you want to go Medicare Advantage. Maybe you want to go Medicare Supplement and add some of these additional products. Hopefully this helps. Like I said, drop comments down below if you have any questions. And please reach out to me. All of my information is down in the bio. So if you have any questions or want to talk to me, I do not charge anything to talk. It's free, no obligation to discuss. So I look forward to hearing you, and I will be dropping more videos to come.